Hello and good afternoon, and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Here we have today a really unusual car. This is a 2017, would be on a 67 plate Audi Q3. This car is an incredibly low mileage vehicle, so it's a one owner car. We took this in part exchange. Customers just decided to make the move over to a small hybrid vehicle and decided to part exchange this with us. This car is, albeit 5 years old, has covered less than 17,500 miles. I think it might even be something like 17,100. We'll have a look when we get in the car. And it's in absolutely sterling condition, as you'd expect, given such a low mileage car and the fact it's a one owner. It's a very rare car. It's automatic transmission, 1.4 TFSI, so it's got that sort of smaller turbocharged engine, makes plenty of power. You get sort of perfect balance of fuel economy and performance with that 1.4 turbo. And it's quite an interesting specification as well. So it's heated seats, climate control, Bluetooth, navigation, everything you could expect of a modern car, and a little more. Now, one of the most bizarre things about this car, this car actually arrived to us looking like this. We have now sort of washed, hoovered or vacuumed this car on its arrival. Customer part exchanged it with us yesterday, and we haven't had to do anything with it. It looks absolutely beautiful. Very grateful that customer provided the car in such a wonderful condition, and the fact it was cleaned and hoovered. So as I take you around the car, I'm hoping the photos and the video do the car justice and you're able to appreciate just how nice the condition is, and it really is lovely. It's also on a private number plate that you can see there, and the customer actually didn't want the plate anymore. It is sort of personalised to him, but it can go with the car, and being such a short 5-digit plate, it will bear some value. So there's some extra added value to the next owner. You can of course retain that plate if you wanted it to go back onto an age-related number, and at that point the number plate can be sold. I'll show you in the back of the car. I'm sorry there's a beeping noise. We're actually our new premises is next to a bus station, and one of the bus's alarms is going off, and it's been going all day, so I'm really sorry if you can hear that on the video. You get a really good sized boot, as you can see, and it's definitely not had an animal in it. It's definitely not a smoker's car. The condition of the inside really is lovely. Even things like the sort of bit of the bumper here, you often tend to see sort of scuffs and that sort of thing, even on the metalwork. This is all in beautiful order. I'll put that back across just to make sure it's as it should be. Let's take you around the side. We've got these lovely alloy wheels. We will be putting some tyre shine on this car. It's the one thing that hadn't been done to it on arrival, but the car was so clean I just thought I'd take the opportunity to get it photographed. And on entry, you've got this lovely dark cloth interior, all in beautiful condition. The rear seats really do not look as though they've been used. Really good giveaway. It's things like the ISOFIX points. You can see the covers aren't scratched, they haven't been off. And you get a little 12-volt socket down there, as well as fans in the back to keep rear occupants cool or hot, depending on the weather. And same in the front. There's just a couple of little bits of dirt on the mat there. We'll get rid of those. But other than that, condition of the car really is lovely. Even things like sill entry points, they're not scuffed. The car has been looked after so well. And there you can see 17,090 miles, which in 5 years is just absolutely tremendous. One of the lowest mileage cars I've encountered, and what makes it so rare is the fact it's twinned with that automatic gearbox, and that's an incredibly rare option on these cars. I'm going to turn the car on, and you've got a sort of display screen in the centre here. You can see it's displaying the radio of Heart UK. You can even have things like your your navigation and your Bluetooth hands-free phone things that will appear on here as well. And you've got a little dial we can go through and have things like the onboard computer. You can change what's in there, and you're able to muck about with all of it. It's really good. Not active. Just pressing the navigation button. You can see here in the centre you've got the DAB digital radio section there, integrated navigation, hands-free telephone, and actually quite a nice clear image of a rear camera. You also heard the sensors kick in then, and you see you've got the camera there with this sort of optical display as well, so it can show you if the sensors at the front or the back of the car are beeping. Multimedia system here, so you've got an SD card here which has got your satellite navigation data on it. Drive select mode here, so you've got the option of having it in sport. I think it's dynamic that they call it. It will sharpen up the throttle response and hold on to the gear a little bit longer. Engine stop start button, traction control, parking sensors, and you've got dual zone climate control. Heated front seats, it's an incredibly rare option, and you've got 3 different temperatures for that. You've got your climate control button there with your air conditioning, and yeah, gear shifter here, the Tronic system. You'll note there that you've got an option for manual shift, so if you put that across to the minus and the plus, you've got paddles behind the steering wheel which you can use to change gear as well as using the shifter itself. This is an electronic handbrake car that you can see there. You just have to have your foot on the brake, press it down to take it off, pull it back up to put it on. Really is that simple. Of course, you've got cruise control stalk down there, buttons for all your hands-free phone, cruise control, navigation and audio, and indicators on your left, wipers on your right. Of course, you have automatic headlights down there too, all electric windows, power fold wing mirrors, and everything you'd expect of a modern car. The car will be supplied with a 12-month parts and labour warranty. That's included in the advertised cost of the car, and it'll be serviced through our workshop, and we put all of our used cars through a 101-point health and safety inspection, and that'll be done before the car leaves us. If you've got any other questions, please feel free to pick up the phone to us. Thank you very much for watching. We hope to hear from you soon. Cheers then, bye.